Before we get into this video, yes, I know what the author has said online and everything, but I am separating the books from the author and mostly going to talk about the books, nothing else. So I respect all your opinions about the author and everything like that, but I'm just going to talk about the books mainly. Alright, here we go. We're going to talk about this book. This book doesn't have a cover. The cover is gone. This is what we're talking about. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This book series I actually have read maybe a few times, and sometimes we'll just get bored because it's like I feel like I know everything that's gonna happen in these book series because I feel like I read it so many times, even though I read maybe like 3 to 4 times. So yeah, there's gonna be pros, but there's also gonna be cons with this book talk episode, as usual. So let's get into the pros first, shall we? So I really like the magic and the magical creatures. Honestly, I really like the spells, the hippogriffs and everything like that. It's just a really amazing magical world, and I would love to go to Hogwarts to learn amazing spells and everything. I really like the characters, some of the characters' personalities I do like and everything. Um, the chapters are, not actually not that bad, I think, but the fifth book, however, oh, and the seventh book, oh, boy, do I have opinions on that. um, so like the first book, I honestly really enjoy and everything, um, and I really like how it kickstarts things like about the characters and everything, but there are definitely some cons that I do. Yeah, this is gonna be mostly a cons series. So, first of all, here are some of the cons I do really have. First of all, I feel like sometimes Harry Potter, like, yes, I know technically he's a teenager and everything like that, but I feel like he's really too much of a stubborn person, and I don't really like that generally. That's, like, honestly my opinion. And Harry is really, 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 really too stubborn a lot of times, and always feel like he has to always prove them something about whether he's right or wrong, and he doesn't sometimes always listen to his friends, honestly. And now, like, he does have redeemable arcs and everything, and I think especially when he gets older and everything like that, of course, it's a reveal. But there are times where I'm just like, this all the time, just reading about what Harry is doing, just like, why are you like this, Harry? No. I get it's probably for the plot too, but jeez. Like, oh my god. Um, so like, and then like I don't really, um, like, some of the other characters that are supposed to be like heroes and redeemable and such. I mean, I don't think all the characters are redeemable and heroes and everything like that, but like, I feel like Dumbledore did some shady stuff and everything like that. So I think he's generally a good person, and but I don't think I'm gonna be always loyal to him. I'm gonna be like, I don't really trust you on this, just like, you know, and then like, oh, I recently watched a video by Movie Flame talking about looking at different hot takes and everything. Um, like especially talking about Snape. And I gotta say, yeah, Snape was a pretty much of a bully and a bad person in the books and everything. But in the movies, I think he's not bad of a person. In the movies, I feel like the movies kind of did better with Snape, honestly, than the books. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, but I feel like um that I feel like they did something a bit better with him, honestly. Um, with also with Draco, people are like he did some bad stuff too. I don't think he's supposed to be redeemable. I think he can be redeemable, in some way, I think. But I mean, I understand what are people's thoughts about Draco and everything. I think he can be reasonable. I think he is definitely still a bully and everything like that. But I think once he grew older, especially in the Cursed Child, yes, I know technically we are not supposed to say the Cursed Child is canon. I'm just gonna talk about just a little about it, and actually do have comments about that one. Actually, you know what? The one it's just a terrible book. It's a terrible play. Like it's not. I am sorry. It's not canon. I don't like the book. Cursed Child. Like seriously. Okay, here's the thing. So like the fifth book, I absolutely hate the fifth book. I feel like the fifth book is the most boring book to me. It's just so long, and that's probably where I hate Harry the most because he is so stubborn. But yes, I also understand his feelings and frustration. That's where I also probably also hated Dumbledore too, honestly, at that time. Like, I understand what Dumbledore is doing, I get that, but like, when I read the fifth book, I was so bored. I was like, I don't think I am gonna able to continue reading the book because Dumbledore is being rude to him, but not on purpose. And Harry's being so stubborn, not listening to his friends, and then Sirius Black as well. It's just like honestly, though, my favorite book, honestly, out of the Harry Potter series, this is probably the third book. The third book is like the most interesting book to me. Honestly, hands down, I really enjoyed the third book. I like the mystery and the dark aspects of the third book. The first and the second book, it's alright. It's really interesting. I also like the Basilisk and the Phoenix. I also really like the Sorcerer's Stone bits and stuff. But like the third book, the Mentors. Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? I like that. I love the Mentors. They're probably my favorite mythical creatures. Like, the bad mythical creatures, I guess you could say. Like, it gives me chills. And I get scared of the Dementors. Like, that's my nightmares. That's a really good magical creature and everything like that. It's Patrol, but yeah. And then the seventh book, I still think it's the right amount of longness because it's the final book and everything. But I honestly am glad like the Harry Potter the novels split into two, part one and part two. Yes, I do not like what they did with like Harry and Hermione and everything, trying to see if they're more than friends, because that's not really true in the books or anything like that. I do agree with that and everything, but honestly, I enjoyed like some of the movies more than the books. Not just, okay, it's sort of like Twilight with Breaking Dawn, and just a little bit. I mean, I think the books are still better. No, better in some aspects because the movies didn't really follow the books a whole lot. But what? I'm glad like some things were changed in the movies. I'm just saying. But yeah, but like also Cursed Child, I don't think it's really much I just like the time turns. J.K. Rowling fixed the time turns, right? Because people figure out like some loophole in the books, right? And then she fixed that said loophole in I don't know. Well, did she say it in the third book? I don't know. She uh I don't know. I don't know. It's somewhere in the book. Like Dumbledore explained how the time turners work and everything to fix that loophole, and Kershaw broke those loopholes and broke a lot of lore. So it's just like time turners should never exist. To be honest, I'm just saying. I mean, it won't be as great if the third book won't be as great without the time turners, but yeah, but anyway, that's my big of my bow talk. I don't know what else to say on honestly. Just like with Twilight, I think these are definitely the books I will probably never read again, honestly. I probably would like read to like if I don't know, children or something. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna read these books again. I guess when the Harry Potter series comes out on Max. I don't know. But anyways, KW